Alright, welcome to Airsoft GI.
Man, I'm getting torn up out there on the airsoft field. I need more firepower. I mean, look at this thing. It's so basic.
Okay, we can definitely help you out with that. But first things first, we need to know what kind of budget did you have in mind?
Well, here. This is all I got right now. So, I need the rest of the money for like food, gas, ticket to my next airsoft game. I can't go too crazy.
Okay, well, thankfully, we have a lot of options. A lot of options.
Here at Airsoft GI, we sell thousands of airsoft guns on our website, ranging anywhere between on the low end to around $100 for a full functioning AEG, up to like $900 for some really high-end ones. And us being airsofters and knowing you guys as well, we love finding good deals, and especially hitting that sweet spot of airsoft that gives you the best functionality and performance and reliability without breaking the bank. But we noticed that there are a lot of airsoft guns on our website that go unnoticed or overlooked because of hype or whatever is trendy nowadays. So we just wanted to bring attention or bring some light into a lot of what we call sleeper airsoft guns that are under $300. First up on our list is going to be the G&G CM16 SRL M-Lock M4 AEG. We all know that G&G makes some higher priced airsoft guns, and you'd be pretty surprised to find a gun that looks this good under $300 from G&G. That's right, and I was pleasantly surprised too when I was perusing airsoftgi.com. And just to get things out of the way first and foremost, this is going to be a hybrid polymer and metal airsoft gun, because come on, we all know if you're going to get a full metal G&G airsoft gun, you're going to pay over $400. But starting off here, you have aggressively styled billet style polymer receiver group, which is really nice. And then up in the front, you have a 10-inch aluminum M-Lock rail, which is super cool. It's great that G&G is disclosing the type of metal used for the handguards, because they want to let you know that they're using quality materials. Very good on you, G&G. And the handguard and the barrel setup looks absolutely immaculate. I love G&G's original rail system design. Looks absolutely clean. And moving towards the top over here, you have the CAC style flip-up battle sights, which is very nice, very clean. And you have the very functional ambidextrous charging handle over here on the top. And moving to the rear, you do have, I believe it's called the GOS V8 stock. It's a slimmer version of their battery stocks, which is super cool. It is a little bit long, just letting you know, so you might be retracting it a little bit more than usual when you are picking up this gun, but this has a ton of battery space, even though it is very slim. My first impressions when picking up the SRL out of the box was that it feels really nice in the hands. I love that ergonomic style pistol grip, just wraps around your hands very nicely, and it's super lightweight because they're using aluminum and they're using polymer. And like we said time and time again, polymer bodies in general are just way more durable than metal ones. So it's just good to know that G&G has that player experience in mind. And I love the battery stock on this guy because it's slim and you can put a ton of different sizes and styles of batteries. Now, my only real complaint about the SRL is that the one that we received out of the box is that it's wired to Tamiya. Like, what the hell, G&G? Fix it. Start moving everything over to Dean's. Come on. I mean, you already do it for like some of your guns. I don't want any more guesswork. Just universally, everybody who's making airsoft guns out there, just wire them to Dean's. Out of the box, they do give you, I believe this is their GOM V8 magazine. Holds 180 rounds. Nice polymer design. It looks all right, but it feeds flawlessly. One thing that I do like about G&G's magazines is that their follower comes all the way out to the end, so it ensures that you feed every last round out of your magazine. Other than that, you do have a very nice aggressive flat trigger. It makes it very easy for you to run your gun. Internally is where the SRL release starts to shine. It's rocking a standard version 2 gearbox, meaning that you can throw pretty much whatever aftermarket M4 upgrade you want on this thing, and it should be able to accept it without any issues. It does have a really nice torquey motor paired with their ETU and MOSFET unit, which makes the trigger response really snappy, very responsive, and the rate of fire is pretty damn healthy. Now, I will say this, just after shooting the gun and testing it out, it performs very, very similarly to that of the CMF16 or the SSG1 by G&G, which are rocking the G2 gearbox system. Now, I don't think G&G is really openly advertising it, but it almost seems like it is rocking pretty much the G2 gearbox. And the other options that I mentioned, like the CMF16 and the SSG1, those guns are considerably more expensive. So I will say that for what you're getting for a lot cheaper than $300, yeah, you are getting very similar performance. And to top it all off, you do get G&G's very nice versatile hop-up unit and the really nice hop-up bucking and a standard inner barrel. So obviously, you know the deal. If you have extra money left over when you purchase this gun, make sure to get the unicorn inner barrel and bucking combo to get that extra cheat code in range and accuracy. To sum it all up, the SRL looks absolutely killer, which is why it's on the front of this list. And the performance is no joke either. This thing rips on the airsoft field, and I love that it can take an 11-1 LiPo battery without any question out of the box. But with that all being said, how much does this thing cost? Well, as of right now at airsoftgi.com, the G&G CM16 SRL M-Lock M4 AEG retails for $290. Make sure to take advantage of the Wombo combo for the best savings and automatic free shipping. I'm going to say this right now, and this will apply to the rest of the guns that you will see in this video. The CM16 SRL is on sale, not at $290, but it's on sale as of right now, as of recording this video, at $260. That's right. So we have shaved off a significant portion of the price of the SRL, so you'll have extra room in your budget to get BBs, batteries, I don't know, accessories, more magazines, what have you, to fill out your airsoft loadout. Next up on our list is going to be the Lancer Tactical Gen 2 Proline Archon 9 M4 AEG. Lancer Tactical, too many products, so many long names. In fact, I didn't even say the full name. It's even longer on the website. Please, Lancer, figure something out to shorten up your names. But I love the Archon 9, especially the Proline series, because number one, it's full metal, and number two, look at this thing, absolutely gorgeous. I love that you get the nice NSR style M-Lock rail. It's in that sweet 9-inch configuration, making it fit within the very trendy CQB direct action kind of loadout theme, you know what I'm saying? And I love that it comes in FDE. You know it, I love my FDE guns. First things first, this gun is full metal. So you're gonna get a metal upper and lower receiver group, and you're gonna get a metal outer barrel, and the metal M-Lock NSR style handguard. I love how slim the NSR handguard is and how it feels in the hands. And the gun feels very sturdy because this is coming from Lancer Tactical's Gen 2 Proline series. You're also gonna have included the Gen 3 style, more vertical motor grip, which is a nice cool addition, and the Delta stock, which is really nice because you have a nice slim profile stock, but you'll still get easy access to the buffer tube where you can store your battery. Feeling this gun out in my hands for the first time, it does feel pretty solid in the hands because you're getting a full metal construction. Not a lot of wobble, not a lot of play. It does feel like a higher end airsoft gun, which it should be because this gun is getting close to that $300 mark. So with that being said, you do get a nice metal mid-cap magazine over here in the matching FDE, mind you. And if you don't like this color, don't worry, Lancer Tactical has you covered. They have all sorts of lengths, sizes, and colors available to you. Internally is where things get a little bit controversial because this is a Lancer Tactical Gen 2 Proline. I don't know if you guys know, but when these guns first rolled out of the assembly line, they were not good. In fact, we've complained to Lancer Tactical multiple times, and I'm sure a lot of you guys in the community that have owned one years ago would have complained to Lancer Tactical directly as well. And thankfully, they listened. So internally, you have a standard version 2 gearbox with the quick chain spring system, which is good. It can accept any aftermarket upgrade that you want to throw at it. The motor is pretty nice as well. It's a pretty nice balanced motor between speed and torque, so you will get pretty snappy trigger response and a very intimidating rate of fire. But the controversial thing is going to be the ETU inside this bad boy. So this was before Lancer Tactical outsourced their ETU to Zion Arms. They came up with something in-house, and like I said, the first batch of these when they rolled out were not good. The ETU will constantly burn out and it would fail. So Lancer Tactical did improve their ETU design so it made it more durable and I guess increase the longevity and the lifespan of their ETU, which is great. But you will notice if you do try to spam the trigger too hard, there is a little bit of a limiter. So just make sure that you look out when you spam the trigger on this bad boy, and you'll be able to find the rhythm or the cadence of your trigger pulls to make this guy run happy. So with that being said, if you don't like how this ETU will limit your trigger pulls, don't worry, you can easily switch this out with any industry standard version 2 style ETU unit on this guy, no problem at all. But this will also come with a 6.03 Type 4 inner barrel, a rotary hop-up unit. But my biggest complaint is that this guy is still wired to Tamiya. What is going on, Lancer Tactical? With the Gen 3 lineup, you guys wired all your guns to Deans. Come on, get with the times, wire your guns to Deans. But like I said, this gun is pretty good performing out of the box. I will say, if you just listen to the shooting footage here when we're testing this gun out, it still rips pretty damn hard out of the box, even with the limiter on the ETU. But this gun, because it has a standard version 2 gearbox, you could throw whatever upgrades you want into it and it'll take it no problem at all. So to sum it all up, the gun is still pretty lightweight despite it being full metal, and internally and the performance wise, it still rips out of the box. But you will have a little bit of a limiter due to their in-house ETU design. But not to worry, this gun is extremely versatile because it's completely version 2 compatible. So with all that being said, how much does this gun cost? Well, as of right now at airsoftgi.com, the Lancer Tactical Gen 2 Proline Archon 9-inch M4AG retails for $260. Make sure to take advantage of the Wombo combo to get extra savings and automatic free shipping. So at $260 base price, the Lancer Tactical Gen 2 Proline Archon is remarkably cheaper than the G&G CM16 SRL that we showed off earlier in the video. But obviously you get some trade-offs. You get a nice full metal construction, but you do have a bit of a limitation with the ETU. So you will have to kind of have a give and take right now. But as of right now, as I'm recording this video at airsoftgi.com, we have this bad boy discounted at $233. That's right. So it is way cheaper than the CM16 SRL. So like I said, this is another option for you. So if you don't mind having a little bit of a trade-off with the ETU and you still find this performance satisfactory, but you want the aesthetic of the full metal and the NSR style handguard, I'd say this is a very viable option. Next up on the list, because I don't want it to be all just M4s or else I'll turn into Cisco, we have the Specna Arms SA-J03 Edge 2.0 AEG AK. Specna Arms is here to save the day again by breaking up the monotony of just airsoft M4s, but I hate to break it to you, the grim reality is that the majority of airsoft guns being made are going to be M4 AGs. What can you do? The market speaks for itself. But like I said, this is going to be Specna's Edge 2.0 series of airsoft guns, so this is going to be on their higher end of airsoft guns. So starting off, you do have full metal receiver construction, so the dust cover and the receiver group itself and the trunnion is going to be made out of metal along with their outer barrel. And this specific model, I believe this is a SA-J03. This has the folding metal skeleton stock. Specna Arms has expanded their catalog of Edge 2.0 AK AEGs, and they come in all sorts of different lengths, furniture configurations, and build materials. But this one in front of me right here has the polymer handguard, the polymer pistol grip, and they don't give you just one, but they give you two AKM 554 style polymer magazine mid caps as well. As far as the features go on the Specna Arms AK, it's pretty bare bones because, come on, it's an AK. That's kind of like 90% of the market here. So you do have your standard leaf style iron sights. You have your clone correct, I guess you would say, like muzzle device, muzzle brake, and you have the side mounted optics mount, which Isaiah vehemently opposed me mounting optics. So he said something about keeping it simple. I don't know. I like accessories, but he doesn't. So you do have the option though of including that top mounted optics reel if you want an optic for this gun.
Damn, you know, that gun just looks really clean. Looks
yeah,
good.
Of course you'd love it. Yeah, you didn't let me put the optics mount on. Yeah, nothing. Naked. Yeah, that's how you like it.
Absolutely. I like to see you naked.
Hey, yo.
Hey, that's not going to make it to the video. Internally is where the Specna Edge 2.0 AK really starts to shine. Well, it's an Edge 2.0, so everybody should know what that means. It has the Gate Aster ETU pre-installed in the gun, which is great. I think it's really good to see that more and more manufacturers, Specna included, are having Gate supply the ETUs out of the box. So the Aster is a great ETU to have, especially out of the box. You get some good programmability and you can run a LiPo battery in this thing without any problems. But aside from that, you have a standard version 3 gearbox and you do have the standard AK hop-up unit, which is great, and the motor is a really nice balanced motor, so it gives you a pretty good trigger response, especially a really nice rate of fire if you like going full auto. But just to dumb it down for all you M4 users out there, this gun is accurate. This gun is probably a lot more accurate than a lot of the other M4s out there out of the box. It's just an inherent thing with version 3 gearboxes. They're just really accurate out of the box. But not to mention, this thing does have a 6103 Type 4 inner barrel as well out of the box. You're gonna have to do a lot of work to accessorize or modernize this, but according to Isaias, that's the beauty of the AK platform. I don't know, I can't wrap my mind around it. But internally, this gun is an absolute beast. So with that being said, and it being Specna's top of the line Edge 2.0 series of airsoft gun, how much does this AK cost? Well, as of right now at airsoftgi.com, the Specna Arms SAJ03 Edge 2.0 AEG AK retails for $259. And make sure to take advantage of the Wombo combo for the best savings in airsoft and automatic free shipping. Damn, so right around $260, you're getting a pretty high-end AK package out of the box. Like I said, Type 4 inner barrel. You get the Gate Aster ETU. There's not many AKs that cost that little and give you that much out of the box. I think the closest thing that I can compare this to is maybe LCT with their new lineup of Gate Aster AKs, and those are getting close to around the $400 mark. So I guess for half the price, I mean, you are getting a more basic AK, I guess you would say, out of the box, but performance-wise, you're getting kind of close to the LCT territory. So I don't know how people have been sleeping on this, but this is one hell of a deal. The final sleeper gun on this list is going to be the Classic Army Mark 16 ECS Full Metal M4 AEG. The Classic Army Mark 16 ECS Full Metal M4 AEG is probably the biggest sleeper on the list. I don't see or hear anybody talking about this gun, and this gun is kind of a beast out of the box. So going over, like in the name, full metal. Classic Army does have a full polymer version, which is fine if you're a beginner airsoft player, but this guy is full metal. It's a real deal. So you get the top and lower receiver, metal. The Ergi style Mark 16 handguard, metal. Outer barrel, metal. Buffer tube, metal. This gun is pretty damn hefty out of the box because it's a full metal airsoft gun. Can I just take a moment and talk about the beautiful Ergi style Mark 16 bronze rail on this thing? They do have a full black version, but why would you get that? Look how beautiful the bronze handguard is. And it is sporting, I believe this is a 10-inch outer barrel with a 9.5-inch handguard. It just has a nice, perfect length for both indoor and outdoor gameplay. Touching over the rest of the features on the Full Metal Mark 16 is that you get your standard Classic Army flip-up battle sights, which are nice. I mean, they're serviceable, not the coolest looking, but you know, they get the job done. You get an ambidextrous style charging handle, which is cool, and the A2 pistol grip on the bottom. Ugh, brother, ugh, what is that? Don't you have like the toolless, sleeker, cleaner looking pistol grip Classic Army? Why'd you put the A2 on there? Ugh. I mean, I guess it's like more tone correct, if that makes sense, but no, get rid of that, Classic Army. If you're watching this, just get rid of it. And on the rear, which is not pictured in this video for some reason, you just have a standard tan crane stock, which will fit a wide variety of batteries. But my biggest complaint, like with the rest of the airsoft guns on this list, wired to Tamiya. Why are guns still being wired to Tamiya? I don't get it. Finally, out of the box, Classic Army does give you a 300 round high cap magazine. Why do they give you a high cap out of the box? It makes very little sense. Classic Army, please start including mid caps on your airsoft guns. It's the only gun on this list that has a high cap magazine. But internally is where this gun really is the true sleeper on this list, because you have a standard version 2 gearbox, thank God, quick change spring system, a nice 25K motor to give you the nice balance between trigger response and rate of fire, rotary style hop-up unit, and the ECS ETU. Oh my goodness. This thing has been featured on all the Classic Army high-end airsoft guns like the LS12 or the X9, the PXG9, okay? This thing is programmable, it's rock solid, and it could keep your gun running nice and healthy. I love the trigger response on this bad boy. When you are really spamming it, it can really keep up with my trigger finger, and the rate of fire in full auto is nothing to laugh about. This thing is an absolute beast out of the box. One thing I forgot to mention is that this gun does come included with a 6.03 Type 4 inner barrel, but with any gun, no brainer, no questions asked, you're gonna want to replace it with the Unicorn Type 4 inner barrel and bucking combo. Way higher quality, bang for your buck inner barrel, and the bucking is just insane. So again, that's the only thing that I'll probably do with any of these airsoft guns on the list, but it does come with Type 4, which is nice. But with that all being said, how much does this sleeper of an airsoft gun cost? Well, as of right now, AirsoftGI.com, the Classic Army Mark 16 Full Metal ECS M4AG retails for $281. And make sure to take advantage of the Wombo combos where you get automatic free shipping and reward store credit. $280, you get a full metal airsoft gun, and I love this Mark 16 handguard. Oh, so clean. But internally, you get beast performance, especially with that ECS ETU out of the box. I mean, it's a sleeper if I've ever seen a sleeper. And even to sweeten the deal further, right now, AirsoftGI.com, as of right now, hurry and go to AirsoftGI.com to make sure that it's still on sale. Right now, it's discounted to $250. $250. Are you kidding me? You're getting legendary Classic Army build quality and performance at $250? It's a sleeper of all sleepers. But even if you were to buy this at full price at $280, you're getting about like $350, $360 performance for less than $300. Yeah, like again, this is why I've saved this to the end of the video. This is the sleeper to kill all sleepers. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out our list of our favorite sleeper guns that cost under $300. Obviously, all the guns that you see here at base price are going to be under $300, but as of right now, AirsoftGI.com, and I wouldn't wait on this any longer, these guns are being discounted even less than that. So make sure to take advantage of the best deals by going to AirsoftGI.com, checking out these guns or any other items. Doing so will directly support the channel and keep the content coming from you guys. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to like the video and hit the bell icon to get notified every time we upload a new video. And we're hoping to share more sleeper guns or more sleeper builds with you guys in the near future, and share with you more guns that probably cost under $300, or maybe even guns that cost $200 or less that are being slept on nowadays. My name is Boaz. We'll see you next time, Mail Gang.